Well, guys, just to let you know, I have a 2-hour speech after this. So you might want to order your lunch in. Good to see everybody here. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed that session. Everybody seems to be so worried about technology and AI, right? But before we get there, I think we take a moment to step back. As we are celebrating our 25 years today, we need to understand how we started, right? So Orange Tea started back in early 2000. And you saw the video earlier on where Ellen and Lawrence was talking about how we started being a digital-first agency. Can you imagine back in 2001, you were able to work from home? We were 20 years before COVID, working from home. So thank you all for coming here today. I know you all could have zoomed into this session as well. And along the way, more importantly, we carried on with the tradition of being tech-forward, right? We were the first to introduce work at home in 2001. Then we also were the first to do Google review, minus Google, property agents review in 2016, right? And today, the rest of the agencies and even some of the media companies are trying to use that model to emulate us as well. And we were also the first to introduce the agent app in 2018. Many firsts, thank you, along the way. But it's time for us to move ahead. So in 2025, we want to celebrate this merger. Today's convention is called Unity. Unity has come in the first step already where we talked about our merger and our integration with ETC. But Unity also brings about the technology side, right? Based on all the tools that we have built so far, based on yesterday's technology, they were all, in a way, sitting in silos. So we're going to let this integration take us to the next chapter of our technological evolution as well, and I'll share a little bit more today, right? Change is constant, change is everywhere, competition is everywhere. Today, competition doesn't just exist in our own realm. People always think that as property agencies, your direct competition is just the other agency. Today, your competition can be from technological platforms, can be from so many other things that are coming in, fixed price models, hybrid digital agencies, beyond even the traditional agency. So competition is also larger than ever. And why all this is happening? Very simple. Because technology is the great enabler to allow different stakeholders to now be empowered. Whether you're a consumer today, you're now able to look at more data than ever. I remember 25 years ago when you want to talk about buying a property, like what Minister said just now, you actually have to pick up the phone and call somebody to ask a few questions. Today, we all know that many of our consumers arrive at the properties already even more empowered with data than some of us. Because if you've been looking at a house for the past 2 years, wanting to buy this house, you probably have spent 2 years studying this house, right? And you might be called only at the end of the 2 years when the client wants to pull the trigger. So consumers are also changing, right? Today they are educated, they are exposed, they are empowered. So the question is, how can then we be part of that process and that engagement with the customers? Because I don't know about you, sometimes when I want to buy something, I will not want to talk to anybody until I'm ready to pull the trigger. Do you all feel the same way? Maybe this world has just made us a little bit more introverted, but that's the way things are being run these days, right? So we're here today to share with you how as a company, we're going to build that engagement program ultimately to help you increase and improve your business. But I'm not a tech guy, I'm just here to share ideas. Let me invite my good friend on stage, Keith, our head of IT. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
So Keith, you know, I think I always get posed this question, right? I think so many of our agents get posed this question also. Hey, can I buy another property? Minister, should I buy another property? Also like to buy another property. Depends on the ABSD, Minister says. So the more important question is, you see, like Minister said just now, right? If you're spending time answering 1,000 questions, you have 1,000 less hours to do your work. So what we're trying to do here is to, of course, help you minimize that time of engagement, to help you to warm up your clients and warm up your leads and take that front load work away so that you can focus on that 1,000 hours to close deals instead of spending to engage with your customers. So Keith, maybe I'll ask the question, should I buy another property? Who can help me?
Sure, Justin, no problem. Maybe before I start, right, I remember sometime last year, 2024, about this time, we launched Amos, right?
Yes, is Amos
And,
walking already?
Yeah, Amos, AI and enabled mobile operating system. Back then, the word mobile implies that it is on your mobile app. So every associate out there, you have Amos on your agent app, right? Now, 2025, in today's era, the second half of this year, we are going to launch Amos to the consumer, right? Amos for public good, for consumer like you, Justin. Now, Amos in 2025, it stands for AI, enabled, mobile operating system, same. But the word mobile has expanded. The word mobile means that you can bring Amos wherever you go. Be it viewing on the go, Amos is with you.
Okay, but now I'm asking the question as a consumer. So should I be talking to Amos or should I be talking to my advisor?
Definitely, your first phase, your first journey, engage Amos. Let me show you.
Okay, walk me through.
Yeah. Justin, I realized that you have attended our Home Expo last year.
Obviously, somebody's been following me.
No, because
Yes.
you registered. You registered
Okay.
and we auto-created this account for you.
Okay.
And let me show
So
this.
what does this account know about me?
Okay.
Wow.
So
You're showing everybody where I stay.
No, Justin.
Obviously,
because-
that's my fake address, guys.
No, because your profile is in our system.
Okay.
Right? So you have
what am
registered.
I looking at here? I see my home value.
Yes. This is where Amos
I see
comes into the
transactions near me. And I see Amos. And I see my face at the top.
Right.
You guys could have chosen, look for a better photo. That photo is like when I had no hair, man.
No worries. You can change your avatar.
Okay, so I want to ask that question again. Can I buy another property? And I can ask Amos?
Sure, you can ask Amos, but before that,
Yep.
let me go through some basic features
Sure.
of this consumer platform, whereby you see the valuation of your property,
Yes.
and upon this merger, right, we have the largest valuation team in Singapore.
Yes.
And that's where you see the little icon there, whereby you can get a formal valuation. And it's free, Justin. It is absolutely free.
You sure or not? You check with them.
Yes.
Free.
So let me walk
Where's
you
our
through.
valuation team? They're all running away now.
Okay, Justin, what was your question? Should you?
So, should I buy another property?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's
Should I
ask
call my
Amos
Orange
on
Tea
this. Let me
advisor?
show you.
I asked Amos. Okay, let's ask
Okay.
Amos.
Should I invest in another property? Should I invest in another property? Is that your question,
Yes,
Justin?
yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
here we go. Let's ask Amos.
Okay.
Okay, Justin. Well,
I did my NS, so answer this question for me.
definitely you're Singaporean. I'm sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
I collected my watch already, so you also know my age.
All right.
Wow, sensitive this question.
How much is your...
Wow, like that.
Okay, you can just
I
down
shy
it
leh.
by 50%.
Okay, let's use an arbitrary figure. 25,000 a month.
Oh, 25,000 is your 50% of your income, right? Okay, no problem.
If the
25,000.
shareholders hear this, they'll be scared. They say, since when did we pay Justin so much?
25,000. Here we go.
Let's just put an
okay.
arbitrary figure.
Now, Justin, based
Yes.
on what our system has captured, right, you have only one property, but I believe you have more
No lah,
in
no lah.
London, in Australia. Definitely, Justin.
We're not here to sell me.
Okay, no problem.
Let's
So
do it. Yes,
this is your
one
only
property in Singapore
no
because
problem.
my
Let's
minister
go.
also got ABSD. All of us got ABSD to pay. So one property.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, based on your
Yes.
existing,
Yes, I
Property
still have a
ownership.
loan, still working
still on
to
the
pay
loan.
it off.
Okay, no problem.
I'm
Still
also
on
one
the
of those
loan.
staying up every night until 2 a.m. to worry about retirement.
Still
Yes,
on your
have a loan.
loan. Okay, let's go. On the loan. Yes. Okay, your monthly debt commitment, 0.
I
You're
wish.
totally free?
I wish. Let's just put $8,000.
8,000.
Car loans
okay,
and credit cards. Is it? Okay.
8,000.
Housing.
Eight-
All right.
1,000. All right. Here we go. Okay, Justin. Now, Amos has calculated that you can actually afford another property You can invest about 2 million, and that's your portfolio.
Thanks. Our shareholders are here, right? I just need about 1.1 million down payment. Yeah, apparently I can afford the bank loan, but I need a 1.1 million. So bonus ahead of time, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so it's telling me this is my affordability.
Yes.
So what is it asking me now?
Right, your ideal property match.
2 million, how to buy landed? Cannot lah. Buy private apartment.
Private, no
Let's look,
problem.
yes.
Private, okay, you buy and you rent it
Unless
out.
any one of our advisors here can find me a $2 million landed. Anybody?
Okay.
Minister also keen, right? $2 million landed.
Okay, I know, Justin.
Location.
All this while, right, you have loved District 15. Let me choose it for you, District 15.
Hey, are you Amos or is that Amos? Okay, Katong boy, I'll choose 15.
Okay.
Yes, 15, thanks.
District 15, here we go. All right, Justin, we have, you know that we are the first property company in Singapore that implemented the agents
The PR,
review.
yes.
So we have selected, based on District 15,
Based on the location?
list of agents. Yes,
Okay.
District 15.
Okay.
They are the most highly rated, most highly reviewed agents who can serve you.
There's a face right on top there, I guess. Let me look at the top one first. Let's see.
Okay, Leicester.
Right.
Leicester is
This one,
really...
walao.
You made the right choice, Justin. You made the right choice. Okay, Leicester.
Wow, so many
you
5
see,
stars.
All the 5 stars reviews for Leicester.
And
Would
he
you
does
want to
business
bookmark
space,
him?
landed property, and private apartments. Okay, got it.
Would you love to bookmark him?
I can love Leicester, is it? I see the heart.
Yes,
there.
you
okay
have.
Lah.
You
Let's
can.
heart him. Let's heart him.
Okay, let's do it.
Sending
Okay.
you a heart, Leicester.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, Justin, you have added Leicester
Yes.
as your favorite advisor.
Okay.
Would you be comfortable to share your contact?
Sure.
with me? Okay.
Share my
No
number, Leicester.
PDPC,
No problem.
no PD. Okay.
What else?
Right.
What else?
Okay, Justin, whatever
Yes.
we have input just now,
Yes.
right, your portfolio,
Yes.
would you be comfortable to share this with your favorite associate, Lester?
Well, I said I like him already.
So
then.
that we can expedite the process.
Sure. Okay, let's see.
do it.
What did I go through just now?
Let's do it. Right, so, Justin, at this moment while we are communicating,
Yes.
your contact and your portfolio has been triggered by Amos.
So
to-
Amos
to
has
Leicester.
contacted Leicester.
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
So
and has sent to
asking
your...
me, okay, let's finish all this question.
Is there
I want to
anything-
buy property, right? So how is the private property market looking in
How is the
2025?
private... Okay, let me ask, how is the property... Okay. Outlook,
Yes.
right. Justin.
Yeah,
This
Singapore
seems
is
like
so
this is a
boring.
good
Every day tell me property market going up. I don't even know why I asked this question actually. Huh? Okay, so driven by more project launches, tighter supply of homes. Okay, I think I'm inclined to still move ahead with this.
Sure.
So Leicester has been contacted.
Yes. Okay, as we are talking, right, let me show you what has been sent to Leicester.
Okay.
So you can see that Amos has actually started the work behind the scene, and while we are talking, all this information has been sent to Leicester.
Wow.
So Leicester will
Fantastic.
be in contact with you,
Thank
Justin,
you.
in just a moment.
And on that note, perhaps we should get Leicester up on stage.
Sure.
Since he's just got
Thank you
contact
very
with me. Thank you, Amos/Keith/Amos. A big round of applause for Keith. And of course, we welcome Leicester on stage. So, now that we've covered Amos, as you can see, Amos is meant for you to help you as like almost a personal assistant to engage your prospects. But you see, now as a homeowner, right, you buy property already, very easy to buy one in Singapore. How to take care of it well. And Leicester, I need to choose a good agent for that, right? So, why should I choose an Orange Tea AG agent?
Thank you, Justin, for picking me up among all the Orange Tea agents there. Yeah. Okay, since you asked about the question why Orange Tea agents, well, you must have just heard we have officially merged with ETC, making us the most comprehensive agency in Singapore. And because of that, our services is now end-to-end. And what that means is that we don't just help you in the buy and sell. I'm sure some of you may have bad experiences that after the agent sell you the property, they disappear when it comes to rent the property. For us, we believe that the life journey with our customer is not just at the point of sales, it's what happens after sales.
The relationship matters.
Exactly. That's why rental, to help you do your rental, is one of the key, because that's how we preserve your property. And with that, we actually have our app to help us. Now, doing rental has always been very painful for agents because of the paperwork.
I remember spending hours doing that previously.
Yes, and that's why we believe that before we hand over your $1 million asset to your tenant, we have to make sure that the house have to be properly documented. But to document the house before handover for a big house sometimes can
I've done it
take
4 hours
half a
before
day,
in the big
right?
house, yes.
So that's why I'm happy to share that we have just launched our InstantPro version 9 app earlier this year, which leverage on AI to assist our agent to do inventory. Okay, can I show you a demo?
Let's do it.
Right, so one of the key features in our InstantPro app is the AI voice inventory, where in the past we have to go around the house, note down, take photo, and that takes half a day. But for us now, it's as simple as going to the app, click on Tools, and click on Voice Inventory. Immediately, we have a very simple interface with a red button. Can I demonstrate to you how we do inventory?
Let's go for it.
Right, so all we need to do is just take a handphone, click on the red button, hold it, and start talking to the app as if we are talking to our assistant. Like our minister just now mentioned, that AI should be our assistant. They are not here to steal our job. So in this case, we are talking to our assistant. So what do we say? We press and hold, and this is all we say to the AI. For the living room, okay, so we press the button, and we say, at the living room, we have an L-shaped sofa, a TV, a coffee table, a TV console, and a 65-inch TV, as well as a ceiling light with fan. Then we walk over to the dining area. We say there's a 6-seater table. And then we walk over to the kitchen and talk about there is
The other inventory in the kitchen.
Yes, there's a 2-door fridge and there's a microwave, right? And once we do that, we just need to press process audio, and instantly the software will do the processing, understand what you say in the natural language, and pick up the items that you just say, and immediately turn it into an inventory like this.
Wow, fantastic. That used to take me an hour to do.
Yes.
Now with my voice, I can do it in 3 minutes, walking
Yes.
around the house.
And then all we need to do is just click on generate, and immediately we will have a beautiful formatted inventory report that's professionally done, right? It even detect your address and pre-fill for you. And now, within just few minutes, our agent no longer hate doing inventory because there's no excuse anymore.
Woo!
And to further protect your asset, photos speak 1,000 words. So we even include, the ability to also make changes. For example, you could directly type there, or you can simply say, press the button and say, change the 65-inch TV to 55-inch, right, at the piano.
So you can use the
living room.
voice to edit it as well,
That's right.
without having to change the whole thing.
You can see that it makes changes right on the spot, right? From the 65-inch, it will make it into a 55-inch because I say so. So you are actually doing the whole process just using your voice. And of course, to protect your asset further, right, we could even take photos on the spot and edit in and document down the whole entire photos, including the pictures, and again we generate a report. So in just less than probably 10 minutes, your house is properly documented before we hand over.
All
to
from
your
the power
tenant.
of my mobile phone.
That's right. Thank you. And not only that, on the actual day, we also want to document down the pre-existing condition. And that's why we are also releasing the condition report generator, which basically add the ability for you to add photos to all the various parts of your room. So we type the living room, the dining area, the kitchen, and then we can just add photo from the gallery, right? Again, but this time round, we can also take photo. We can also choose and document the condition. Is it dented? Is it faded? Okay, and then we can take photo. And we can even use our finger to just draw one circle in your hand and then release, and you turn into a perfect zoom-in circle, which you can then move around to highlight the area that you are talking about.
That's why my mother told me never to buy white sofas. You can see from the stains.
Yeah, man. All right, so that's how we do the document generator. And lastly, we also can generate the report instantly with a click on the button. Okay, just add on the section, click on generate, and it should, let me see, it should,
Yeah, like just now you can get the PDF right out, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last part, right? Now, in order to make sure that we stay relevant, because Amos does a great job in helping us now connect with our customers to help us do lead generation and bring to us agent. But usually, customer will first check that we do a background check on us. They will probably look for our social media presence. Do you do that?
Visibility is important.
Exactly.
Yes?
That's why, for us, we came out with an AI scripter that enable you to tap onto the knowledge base of the entire YouTube. Because as an agent, we don't know what to say, what to write. But the whole YouTube is full of knowledge base of us. Exactly. So to do that, we created this third tool called the AI scripter that will go to YouTube to look for videos that has relevant content of what we want to say. For example, the current affair. So, you know, Singapore recently warned us on the impact of Trump, and we want to create a video to talk about that, how it affects property market. So we will come across this Lawrence Wong's, PM Wong's video. It will automatically extract all the transcript from that video, and from there, we can then readapt the content and
Make it your own?
exactly come up with reviews, come up with insights. And then no more writer's block for us, because from there we can immediately generate a unique YouTube script or TikTok script, because the AI will take what Lawrence Wong, Prime Minister Wong say, recraft it for us as a unique script so that we can then take the message further.
Well, I wish I was a student in this day and age, man.
So then, to take it further, it's about shooting the video. So we created also the teleprompter, which we can just click on the teleprompter and shoot the video and reading off the text. Right? For once, you will feel like you are a minister reading off the script. Now our real minister don't read script one. Yeah, I mean. All right, and then that will produce into a video that we can upload into the TikTok, all right, and produce it right away. So create the branding for us. We can even create an ebook out of this content, right, to help us. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our InstantPro version 9. And coming May, I'm going to release version 9.5. We'll be talking about a new feature called Voice to Document. You just need to talk, and your LOI TA is prepared for you instantly. And this is coming in May. Now, what I just shared is just the tip of the iceberg, right? You already saw version 9 is the start of our AI journey. Version 9.5 will take that further, but the real massive AI adoption in our app will come in version 10, which is in the third quarter of this year. Now, I really have, just now minister sharing is really awesome, and I think we have to really understand AI is a very important component in our business, which is why we are actually coming up with an AI course. And this AI course is coming, where I call this the AI Mastery for Real Estate Agent, because it's a 2-day boot camp, and in this boot camp, you will learn how to harness the existing AI technology out there, how to do prompt engineering, create text, create image, in order to make AI your assistant. Right? To end off, I just want to share with you, it is not AI that is replacing agents. It is agents that is using AI that is replacing agents who don't. All right? With that, thank you very much.
Thank you.